Meet the starting lineup for the visiting Houston Rockets. At forward, Jabari Smith. At point guard, Fred VanVleet. At center, Alperen Sengun. At guard, Amen Thompson. At forward, Kevin Durant. The head coach of the visiting team is Ime Udoka. And now the starting lineup for your San Antonio Spurs. At guard, number 5, Stephon Castle. Starting at forward, number 10, John Collins. 6'1", starting at guard, number 11, Trae Young. 7'6", in the middle, number 1, Victor Wembanyama. 6'9", at forward, number 23, LeBron James.
Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go with our Saturday night presentation. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Monday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that game against the Knicks, that one's going to be their 7th game of the season. Almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
So the Houston starting 5. Smith and Sengun play together in the front court. Fred VanVleet out there with Thompson. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. And for San Antonio, we've got John Collins. Castle is out there with Trae Young. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's James in at the 3 slot. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
Now here's Collins. Here's Young. It's rebounded by Sengun. For 3, Durant. Kept alive. Now Young with a steal. James against Durant. Here's Wembanyama. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Pass to Durant from downtown. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Spurs head coach and I got a chance to talk. We talked about Kevin Durant and what his plan is for trying to contain him, and coach said, quote, "We don't want him to get into a rhythm. That's when he's most dangerous. I told our guys to get up in his airspace and make him feel the pressure. An aggressive approach, but certainly a wise one when it comes to a player like KD. Guys, back to you."
And Allie, thanks.
Hey, when Sengun gets the ball inside, good luck trying to stop it. He'll punish you down there.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
Both free throws good from Şengün.
The thing that stands out about Şengün is how crafty he is in the post. Excellent footwork and a lot of moves.
And a deep three from Young. Smith with the rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. Here's Van Vliet. Now Durant. Three-pointer. Houston with another miss.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
The Rockets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Şengün, a screen on Young to the middle. And Şengün throw it down.
Really like the poise there. Van Vliet distributing under control.
Here's James. Oh, denied by Durant.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Now here's Thompson. From 15 feet away, and Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 6.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
And the way they attacked the glass was absolutely infectious, finishing in the top 10 in total rebounding in the league.
And you look at their assists, top 5 in the league, specifically because of how committed they were to moving the ball and making sure they got great looks. Stolen by Van Vliet. That's good from Durant on the assist by Van Vliet. Give him 8.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Thompson outside. On the wing, Durant. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
Here's James. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Smith. Still no points. And it's slammed in by Durant.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Wembanyama screen. James passes to Wembanyama. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Şengün. James against Durant. And yep, it's good. Durant's got 14 points for the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here is James. 35 points for him last game against Dallas.
And he really made them pay for every foul. Spent much of his time draining shots from the free throw line. You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Durant's shot is off.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Shot's good by James. James has got his second bucket of the night.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Van Vliet against Young. The kick to Durant from outside the arc. Houston gets it back. Van Vliet, and he gets that one.
Those are frustrating and deflating points to give up. Van Vliet, a small guy getting the offensive board like that, shaking my head.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. San Antonio making a change here. Markkanen's checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Eason's checked in. Spurs trail by 5. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Now here's Collins. No points yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wembanyama pass to James. And slam dunk by James.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
Durant against James. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
And both free throws good for Durant.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Collins finds James. Collins with a screen on Eason. James, that's good. James has got 8 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And that one's good by Durant.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Well, we've got a developing story here. Standing by remotely, we go to our 2K insider, Shams Charania, for the details.
Hey, Brian, even though still early in the season, the Spurs front office is getting things done. Their fans are going to be excited with this deal because Trae Young has a flair for the dramatic. He makes impossible shots, highlight reel passes. His confidence never wavers. And I'm told he really believes he's going to be able to succeed moving forward. And that truly rubs off on his teammates.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much. Durant, the pass to Şengün. It's stolen by Wembanyama. On the break. There's Young with the 3. Outside for Wembanyama. Markkanen outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to James. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. And San Antonio has possession after the basket by Houston. James against Eason. James goes in and slam dunk by James.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 6-point lead. Durant for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one. San Antonio has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Young. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. For San Antonio, Kessler comes in for Wembanyama. A different look for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Collins. LeBron comes in for Markkanen. And Castle's subbed in for Harper. Şengün checked in for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet comes in for Finney-Smith. We've got Walker Kessler. Victor Wembanyama is out there with James. Then there's Castle, and it's Young in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And it feels like everyone turns over half their roster every year, Clark. How hard is that for teams?
Very hard. I mean, continuity is a foundational pillar point to being successful in anything. And there's a reason why Steph, Clay, and Draymond won so much in Golden State. Knowing your teammates and their tendencies is vital if you're going to be a championship contending team. I think teams and organizations benefit when they stay together for longer periods of time.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Guys, I tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
Capella with a rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Durant's shot is off.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. And they earned a place in the top 5 for fast break points. This squad really knew how to make the most of the open court and punish their opponents in transition.
And as you said, a great year for them on the glass. They battled down low. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Finney-Smith checked in for Houston. Now here's VanVleet. Over Young. And the basket by VanVleet. VanVleet's gotten his second bucket of the game.
You can count on VanVleet to make the right decision on just about every single pick and roll.
Young from long range. Look at Young, making it look easy.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
VanVleet, the pass to Finney-Smith. To the paint. Here's Durant. Got a hand on it. James up top. James double-teamed. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Has to Ware. And here's James. Here's Young. Back to James. 6 to shoot. Now here's Young. Inside. It's Trae Young.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Young against VanVleet. Thompson scanning the floor. VanVleet against Young. VanVleet misses.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Finney-Smith pulls it in. Finney-Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Thompson passes to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
Pass to James. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
And the Rockets making a change here. Eason's checked in, and Ime Udoka has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Thompson finds Capella. Back to Thompson. Oh, from deep. LeBron with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his third foul so far. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Collins comes in for LeBron. Şengün. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
They're passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass the cinnamon rolls.
I'm just trying to watch.
And shifting our focus now, a breakdown. Thanks for tuning in.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Fred VanVleet out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Durant in at the small forwards. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 5 assists in the game.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
James outside. And he goes big with the dunk right over Kevin Durant.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Houston leading by 11. Outside Durant. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. San Antonio's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And it's James with the jam.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping.
And VanVleet has got the ball here for Houston. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Şengün, the screen. Thompson passes to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Thompson passes to VanVleet. From 13, again, Houston.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Spurs trail by 13. Wembanyama, screen on Durant. Inside. Got a piece of it. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Great shooting for him at the line tonight. 7 for 7. Free throws good from Durant. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking a different look for San Antonio. LeBron, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Paul in for Trae Young. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Eason's checked in for Thompson. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Wembanyama out there with John Collins. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And Houston has possession. Outside Eason. With the drive. Back to VanVleet. Şengün, a screen on Paul. VanVleet, the pass to Şengün. Yep, count it. Şengün's got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, Alperen Şengün's developed into a great scorer. He can put up some big numbers.
James, a screen on VanVleet. Paul with it. He's picked up by Eason. Here's Castle. Pass to James. 5 on the clock. it's good with time running down on the shot clock. James has got 23.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Puts it up from 12. Rebound by San Antonio. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. James has got 4 points this quarter.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Şengün a screen on Paul. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds in the game.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And he makes it.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet buries it from 3. And the Rockets lead by 21.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Collins finds James. Spins. It's hauled in by Houston. Easton's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Here's Van Vliet. To the inside. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Durant for 3. Counted from distance. Durant's got 45 points.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his 2nd triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls.
Both free throws good from James. The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
Down low. Here's Castle, guarded by Durant. James against Şengün. The shake. James can't get it to go. And Grant with the 65 games rule for player awards. It did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Outside Durant. The 3. Out to the right wing. Here's Smith. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
Spurs trail by 21. James with the ball. And it's Şengün picking him up. And there's James on the assist by Young. James has got 35 in the game. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. Drives to the hoop. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the 3rd pick in 2022. Jabari Smith Jr., he struggled at times in his rookie season. But Clark, he's making some major strides now.
You know, B.A., you've heard me and others say this, but every player runs their own race. Everybody's development journey is their own, to own and to run. Sometimes it just takes a little while longer for guys to adjust at this level. But I tell you one thing about that young man, the progress he made lets you know he's got what it takes to one day be an all-star in this league.
Van Vliet outside. Back to Smith. Pass to Şengün. Thompson with it. Hey, expanding his range. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 6th assist of the night. And for San Antonio, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. Wembanyama screen. Launches it from deep. The shot by James, no good. Houston leading by 21. Thompson passes to Durant. No one near him. Uses the glass to drop it in. Durant's got 48.
Hey, I know Durant makes it look really easy, but I tell you what, folks, there's a lot of hard work and repetition behind what he shows you in the games.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Wembanyama against Şengün. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Screen by James. Takes a three. They get it back. The kick out to Young. Drills it from deep. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Smith outside. Durant for 3. LeBron with the rebound. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for San Antonio.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Rockets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.